Hey, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Molly.
And
we're Jeff and Molly Outdoors.
Hey, welcome to Jeff and Molly Outdoors. We're indoors today in the kitchen and we're making some of Miss Molly's favorite fire starters, which is these makeup removal pads, cotton ovals. We just melt some wax and dip those in there, soak them down good, and it makes a great fire starter. And the most important thing though is you got to have a double boiler. Alright, so we have this little tiny pot with water in it, tin can, candle inside, and the candle's already starting to melt. And that'll melt down, and that'll be safe. We've got ventilation, good ventilation right here. Alright, and when this wax melts, we'll get back with you and just, it's simple, but we'll show you exactly how to do this, okay? Alright, we're back. Now, before you get going, get you some tin foil and lay it out so you don't drip wax on your mama's stove or on your wife's stove, in my case. And, she'll take a broom to you, amen, or a board or something, iron pan. And you'll need a pair of forceps. I mean, you can use some needle nose pliers, it's just they're wider and makes it a little harder to get in there. So you take your cotton pad or your cotton oval and just get a hold of it and dip it down in. Get it good and soaked up in there. Take out, let the excess kind of drip off some. And then bring it over and lay it on your foil. We might give this guy another dunk here in a second. I see a spot that I missed from my forceps. But that's all there is to it. Nothing to it but to do it, as they say. Or as we used to say, I guess. I'll go ahead and give him another dunk. And we'll give this one another dunk.
Looks like lunch meat.
I'm just pushing it down in there with the forceps, making sure that it gets covered. And that's really all there is to it. So be careful. Make sure you have ventilation. If you're using a propane stove, make sure no flames. This wax can be volatile. Don't get water in it, and it will catch on fire. So you got to be careful. All right. I think later we'll come back and light one of these up, show you how they do. But again, this is Miss Molly's, one of Miss Molly's. Is this your favorite, or this is definitely her favorite? I didn't know if it was one of her favorites or the favorite. She likes them. Just a great tinder, or great fire starter, I'm sorry. Flame extender. They'll burn for quite a while. All right, we're back. Like a bad penny, we just keep showing up. This is what they'll look like when after they set up, and you just peel them right off your tin foil, and just Miss Molly likes to carry them in a baggie. And what do you carry, about 3 or 4 or something like that? You can take these, bust them in half in the field, or you can cut them in half and dip them that way before you dip them. Cut them in half before you dip them. And but they do a great job of fire starter. What do you want, 4 in there, you think? That'd be good? Okay. So we got her 4 in there, and then I told you I'd light one up for you, show you how they work. So give me a minute and I'll get set up for that. Break a little piece off and show you here in the house. You just take it, you can tear it in half and use the whole thing, rough it up a little bit, and it'll take a spark quite nice. That's what we normally use, is a ferro rod. And it takes spark from a ferro rod pretty easy, but since we're inside, that's a lot. See how that just lit right up? See if I can get this thing to stand up a little bit. That's all there is to it. And simple, easy, good fire starter, fire extender. That's not necessarily that's not the only way to do it, you know, but it's just the way that I like to do it for Miss Molly. Okay? Alright, well thank you, and try to get outdoors. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
It's a lot of fire.